The General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress, TUC, which had threatened an industrial action over the wrongful dismissal of some local oil workers, has expressed confidence in the ability of the Petroleum Commission to address their concerns. The union, which reached a resolution after its regional conference in Takoradi, accused the National Labour Commission of failing to order a compensation package for the affected workers of ETG Ghana Limited, even when the company flouted NLC's ruling to reinstate the workers 3 years ago. Correspondent Akwasi Agyei Annim has more.
While Ghana has so far realized about $6 billion in revenue from the petroleum industry since 2011, there are concerns about the unfair remuneration and dismissals, often among the few Ghanaians employed in the sector. Aside from the case of the 2 oil workers who have not been compensated, the latest is the dismissal of 2 workers of ETG Ghana, a subsidiary of Agyei, a petroleum industry support service provider. The General Secretary of the Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union, Alhaji Fuseni Idrisu, in a resolution raised by the union, explained the steps taken by the union to address the wrongful dismissal of the 2 by ETG Ghana.
Dear Francis Na and Patrick Akpable, these dismissals were lawfully presented to the National Labour Commission for the Commission to intervene and get the gentlemen reinstated as soon as possible. The National Union pursued this at the level of the Commission, and we had an award that the 2 gentlemen should be reinstated immediately.
The union claims the National Labour Commission, as part of its ruling, directed them to meet the company before reinstatement of the workers, but management of ETG refused to meet them. This forced them to go back to the NLC to ask for compensation.
We went back to appeal to the National Labour Commission to consider the 2 gentlemen adequately compensated for loss of employment. This case happened 3 years ago, and as we speak, we have not had any concrete resolution of the issue. This act of the National Labour Commission is not appropriate. So this resolution is addressed to the Regional Minister of Western to ensure that he intervenes as soon as possible to ensure that these gentlemen are adequately compensated. Members at this gathering are saying that if by 2 weeks' time we do not hear anything tangible from the regional minister, then the same regional conference will be called for us to decide our next line of action.
Asked why the union has chosen to petition the Western Regional Minister instead of the Petroleum Commission, the chairman of the union, Bernard Owusu, told City Business News they have lost confidence in the regulator.
For the Petroleum Commission, they are aware of all these things, but we don't have a lot of, confidence in them because of things that has happened. You quite remember some few years ago, some helicopter had an accident, and as we speak now, nothing has happened to those workers. So if we have a commission like that in place, do we go back to them again to tell them that these workers have been sacked? Well, in the oil sector, what we are hearing is that our people are in the pockets of the, the multinationals. So when you are even talking, they don't even care about it. What they understand is these radical measures, hitting the streets, going on strike. That is what basically they understand. And we've been quiet for some time now, and they should be ready. That come some days ahead of us, we'll be embarking on certain actions about things that has happened to our workers that has not been addressed. But as the resolution said, for 2 weeks, if we don't hear anything from the authorities, the National Union with the region will embark on certain industrial actions, which will not be nice or pleasant.
The Deputy Secretary of the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union, Francis Salah, told City Business News the local content LI has been rendered useless by the petroleum industry regulator.